The Cosmic Council, returning to Lemuria. The lost land of Lemuria was like heaven on earth. Everything that grew there was created with love and nurtured with the golden ray of hope. There was endless peace in the gardens of Lemuria, with no being ever doubting their existence or straying from their path. Their lives were idyllic, if not a little remote and devoid of excitement. The 12th ray of the essence of creation is that of ascension, connecting all other rays to become one column of light all the way from the creator of all that is, down to Mother Earth. The 12th ray is that of hope because it gives those attuned to it a sense that there is hope beyond the chaos and drama of the 3rd and 4th dimensions on Earth. When one is operating with all 12 chakras activated and attuned to the 5th dimension, one has access to the energies of Lemuria and has the opportunity to create an existence on Earth parallel to, rather than enmeshed in, or above, the dense realities of the lower realms of consciousness. The golden light of the 12th ray of attribute now shines down to Earth, as a rite of passage. Each individual aligning to this ray will find they have a new sense of peace and inner joy. While those living outside of this ray continue to experience chaos, disconnection, disunity, and disharmony, those who have aligned to it could be forgiven for thinking they are in an entirely different world altogether. Once you have raised your vibrations to the 5th dimension, you will trust that you are where you are meant to be. You will take the chances you need to take, for working outside of your comfort zone will allow you to stretch your wings and to achieve more than you ever thought possible. While those who lived in the lands of Lemuria were never really challenged emotionally, mentally, or spiritually as humans are on Earth today, they did need to maintain their high states of consciousness through daily meditation, giving service to others and their land, and the expressing gratitude in order to maintain their connection to Source and to each other. Therefore, reaching the state of ascension and alignment to the golden ray, which, in essence, is aligning to your divine blueprint, to living your best spiritual life, will not happen without intention, purpose, and diligence. Maintaining a strong spiritual practice is essential for those who are raising their vibrations and those who have achieved a degree of mastery. It is not enough, however. Living in the energies of Lemuria is not just about one's own spirituality, but about creating a sense of peace and oneness beyond self. That is, when one is connected to their highest, divine spiritual being, that connection has an ethereal quality that provides sustenance for the earth itself, the elements of nature, and for the entire planet. Because there is no separation between man and nature and man and creation itself, no thought or action is without impact or consequence, and not just for the person who created it. Consciousness is like a myriad of threads and tendrils traveling at the speed of light, and reaching further than one could ever imagine. Where do I start? You may well ask. Start no further than with yourself. One cannot create a peaceful existence if one is forever in turmoil within. Whatever criticism you have of yourself, finding a way to accept your imperfections and your journeys of the past is the first step in achieving a state of being that aligns to the truth of who you are with no reasons to apologize for it. Be yourself, love yourself, and accept your journey, but most importantly, allow others to do the same. All you can do is to work on yourself. As individuals create their own heaven on earth, one by one, then the changes upon the earth will be monumentous. It's not so far away. All you need to do is to believe. So, meditate, pray, let go of the past, and learn to love yourself again. Reach not for the stars, but the golden ray of hope that will bring you back to who you truly are, and to a reality that you thought could never be, that of peace within and harmony without. We are the masters of the Cosmic Council. My Quinsey's higher self, prepare for cleansing. Your authorities realize the dangerous situation that is building up on planet Earth, but refrain from mentioning it for fear of causing untold reactions. Clearly there is no need to worsen the situation, but nevertheless you must in part be warned of the possible outcome of threats from the Darkhones. You need to be prepared for very testing time, as the threat of a world war already exists. However, be assured that the situation is being closely monitored by us and we are ready for action if the worst scenario should occur. The possibility of a world war cannot be dismissed, and in that event we will be present to ensure that it does not develop into a nuclear war. Planet Earth is being prepared for a cleansing as is indicated by the earth changes taking place. The Darkones will do everything within their power to keep you from succeeding in your actions, to stop them in their tracks, but it will be to no avail. The intent and plans are already in place that will ensure the light is victorious. It will clearly be a very unpleasant experience for many souls, but bear in mind that they knew well before incarnating upon Earth what the potential outcome was likely to be. Free will has allowed the human race total freedom to experience in whatever way their actions dictate. For many it will be a time of enlightenment, and an opportunity to overcome the negative forces that abound upon Earth at present. However, some souls will deny what is taking place before their very eyes, and will continue to live in darkness. Even so, there is still help there for them immediately they turn to the light, and they will not be abandoned. Realize that you have waited a long time for these days to come, although some souls have not awakened to the light, and still muddle through life after life. We have traveled with them and taken every opportunity to awaken them to the path of light, to evolve and leave the lower dimensions permanently for the higher levels. The challenge to some souls seems so difficult they are unable to keep their focus upon the light. We help and encourage them, but they find it difficult to ignore attempts to unsettle them. Find like souls, as when you do so there is a bonding that increases your ability to withstand the attempts of the Darkones to unsettle you. Just be aware of the danger you may encounter, and know that you can always be stronger than they are, providing you always keep your vibrations high. Always keep calm, and be in charge of your feelings, and where possible never let them be affected by what is happening around you. Easier said than done, you say, but it is possible even in the most volatile situation, providing you control your feelings. Please realize that the opportunity to ascend as given you will not come around again for a long time. So take it with both hands and be determined to overcome any attempts to prevent your success. Once you can find the strength to deny the Darkones the opportunity to hold you back, you will be well on your way to fulfillment and ascension. You will then enjoy life and be happier than you have ever been before, and be in full control of your future, although you will still benefit from those souls who travel with you. Being on Earth can be a lonely experience, but much will depend on your life plan, and how well you are connected with your higher self. You are certainly never alone, and you will have your guide standing by to assist you if necessary. When you acknowledge their presence, they will, so to say, speak with you by what you call mental telepathy. You may even have a waking consciousness of having met them in the night, and aware of them during your waking time. They are always around and can assist if you are in danger, and use their power of mind control if necessary. There is a plan for you and Mother Earth, so even if you are unaware of it, be assured that it is taking place. At present all seems to be in turmoil with no immediate sign of where it is all going, and when, and how it will end. However, a plan has been in place for a very long time, and we are here with you to ensure that it works out. All of the light workers are to be commended for forging ahead in spite of the obstacles placed upon their path, as they help keep the vibrations high enough to keep the Darkones at bay. You have a volatile situation in the Middle East that may well determine the path that humanity takes, whether by choice or force. Many forces working for the good of the people and the future of the planet are hoping to direct the energies in a way that prevents an escalation of the present troubles and brings about the possibility of a peaceful conclusion. Many souls are working very hard to influence events for the better, and everything is, as you say, in the melting pot. We say to you that your contribution to world peace is helping to keep the problems in check, but we cannot say more as so many factors are involved. Keep confident that there will eventually be an acceptable solution found to ensure lasting peace. It may be a hard road to travel, but the light is at the end of the tunnel, and will be apparent in good time. At some point the direction you are going in will change for the better and be obvious to you, and by then we will have made our first open contact with you. Some of the things you are experiencing are karmic, and will not be repeated once the lessons have been learned. We know that the future will be to your liking, because it will bring harmony into being, and you will never again have to experience so much negativity as in the present times. You are helping to create the future, so keep positive, and know that once sufficient souls have lifted up their vibrations, you will be well on the way to the new age. As with any period in the past, you are helping create your own future as the path opens up to the changes that will lift you up for once and all time. We see the overall picture and assure you that it is going to create a joyful period that is no longer spoilt by the actions of those determined to ruin it. Keep your goal in sight, never losing it regardless of what is happening around you, and you will be delighted with the result. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. My Quinsey. Mother Mary, a spectator, and an exercise. Dear friend, I love you very much, and today I will speak about observations. If your entire life is a show, then imagine that you sit in the theater, in the salon, at the closest bench row to the stage, and there on the stage you see yourself playing the lead role, but after a while you notice something. You notice that as playing the lead role in your own life, you observe that you don't really own it, for so much is going on at the stage. You walk here, and you walk there, you talk to different characters, you interact with everyone, and everyone else has something to say and to do. And you are a really good listener, you understand others, but you do not really step up for yourself. And the show goes on. This is your life. It is okay. Of course. Nothing is wrong. Oh no. You are now beginning to think as the director of the show, when you suddenly see yourself from this distance, with this new angle. Well, in fact, you are the director of your own life. You notice that all the others have different colors, and you don't really have a specific color of your own. What is going on? As the director, you immediately find that this must change now. Ask yourself the question, where did your colors go? Ask yourself, why do you hide these true colors of yours? Ask yourself, did anyone in your life or childhood make you hide your own colors? This exercise is a good way to find out how you interact with your own life. You wrote about this in one of your channelings many years ago, but now, do this exercise once again. What do you see? Everyone can do this exercise. Check out your own life. Be a spectator. Be a director. Be a creator. A comment from me as the channeler, and I am getting a reminder here. Always grateful for being able to learn more. Wink. This exercise actually comes from my channel book, written in 2014, with Mary Magdalene, on page 47. Extracts from the book Path to Faith. Mary Magdalene says, I can say this, that after all, your life is a school, a theater school, and you are on stage in the spotlight. And you take lesson after lesson in various enriching subjects to make your acting even better. Does that sound weird? Surely you think so, even if you think it's outlandish. What does she mean again? Keep calm, just calm, dear friend. Only you sit in the audience. How about that? And on stage you have all kinds of roles, from high to low, from drama to comedy, all combinations. Which roles do you think you play the most? When you felt this for a while, you might smile to yourself. Yes, but that's how it is. I almost always play a role that is this or that. How strange is this, may be the next thought. Or is it really that weird? No, you might be thinking now. Important questions to ask yourself are, whose theater is it? Who owns it? Who is the theater director? And is the theater in a big city, or in a small village? Is the theater located in a friendly country? Or in a country where love is not important? That's a lot to digest. Undoubtedly. But the stage is yours. Life is yours. The stage is your space. Your life. And yet you can watch yourself all the time from a place where the audience would be sitting. Dear friend, no matter what comes to you doing this exercise, it is your life. Love it. You are loved, and you have always been loved. No matter what is playing out on your stage in your life. Dear beautiful friend, this is very important. This exercise is not about finding anything wrong or something that needs to be corrected, nor is it because it is not good enough, but it is with the deepest, warmest, friendly, loving, caring gesture, an aid for you to look deeper, to be able to see with clarity, and illuminating the path you walk. For your walk is so important, and your shoes are important, for no one else walks in your shoes. The path that you take may feel like a mystery, till one day, when you feel that you want to know more, you want to understand your own path on earth. So dear friend, I needed to give you a reminder, just as you thought. You wrote about this over 10 years ago. It is time to do this exercise one more time. Both Mary Magdalene and me will guide you if you want to do this exercise. Just work exclusively from your heart, and with compassion for yourself. We love you. Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, sorceryofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.